Welcome to day 17 of the Mindfulness Challenge. Give yourself quite a bit of heartfulness and compassion and care, and also applaud yourself for finding the time, once again, to be in stillness. There are days where we feel like there's just not enough time, or we don't feel like it, or the resistance to just being in stillness with what is arising feels overwhelming. And those are the days that it's even more important to find stillness. But just like anything that we want to get stronger at, improve in, strengthen, there's a discipline. There is a decision you have to make that it's worth the investment and that it's necessary to do it every single day. And at the same time, knowing that, I missed a day, it's not the end of the world, it's not a big deal, but that we can easily turn one missed day into 100. So catching ourselves in those patterns of like, I missed one day, no problem, I'll miss another day. So really, over the next 13 days that we have left in the challenge, really try to notice your resistance to the practice, to the stillness practice, and then see how it affects your daily activities. So the night before you didn't do a sit, how did that next day seem to you? Or that night you did a sit, and what did that day seem like? Notice if there's any differences. And remember, just like anything we want to get better at, we have to practice. So find the time and make it a daily routine. And now, invite yourself to fully sink into the cushion or chair. Let the shoulders drop, and allow the breath to be its natural state, gently closing your eyes and allowing everything to settle. Letting the breath settle in its natural state, letting the body settle into stillness, and letting the mind's activity settle into the here and now. And just do a little check, a little inventory check to see what does it feel like to be in stillness in your body. Are there areas that are resistant to the posture? Are there areas that feel unpleasant? And just allow ourselves to be with that. Today, let's invite an intention of full acceptance. That resistance leads to deeper suffering. And acceptance and honoring what is can create a much healthier present moment experience. And gently guide your attention to the breath. And if there is any place in the body that's feeling uncomfortable, notice the breath there. Breathe in and breathe out of that spot, and just notice if it changes. So in non-judgment, we practice seeing comfort or discomfort as equals. There isn't one way we prefer over another. And we know that both are impermanent, so they both will pass. And in that acceptance, we can always just bring those words back. It too will pass. Physical pain, emotional pain, it too will pass. And then when we bring awareness and acceptance it will pass in a healthier way. So now notice where the breath is, and notice the mental activity. Or the thoughts running rampant, or emotions arising and feeling overwhelming? Or is the mind becoming more spacious with each breath? Or emotions finding equanimity? Now, allowing attention to settle into the heart. And turning in with a loving, compassionate self-acceptance. That your true, unconditioned self, which lies within you, can be found through this heartful practice. And just bring in the deepest form of love you've ever felt towards someone, and just shine it on yourself. Full acceptance of all the layers of conditioning, all the layers of pain or joy. We accept what is. And with each breath, we sink in a little more in full acceptance. This inhale and this exhale. As we fill that heart space with the unconditional love, we notice how it makes our body feel. And we just sink in a little more. So whatever's arising, accept it as if you chose it, and be with it in a kind and compassionate way. And now shifting into bringing awareness to our thoughts, or the lack of thoughts. Just being with what mental activity in the thinking mind is like right now. And if we're over-worried, we accept that. If we're calm and relaxed, we accept that. Again, no judgment, no opinion, just presence, just clear awareness. And we just settle into that knowing. The thoughts will come and go, and they might lead to emotions that arise, and those too will float on by. And when we tilt a little bit of awareness on it, it changes the path. full acceptance and welcoming and honoring that whatever is arising is valuable and important. Just lean in gently. And now shining our attention on those around us that we know might benefit from some heartfulness, from some loving kindness. So keep your attention on your heart space and almost like a tunnel connecting it to another person or group of people that could benefit from heartfulness right now. You can bring into attention the people that are specific, or maybe a group of people, a community, a culture, an area, and know that your warm wishes, your heartfulness, has an impact not only on that community or those people, but also on yourself because of our interconnectedness. So you can introduce the following sentences or phrases, or whatever fits best for you. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with love. Or you could bring in, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find ease. And may you find love. Whatever sentences that your person or people could benefit from, and just cycle through them a couple times. And now, we're going to tilt that attention towards a person that maybe has harmed you, not too much, but who has done something that has affected you in a way that has hurt you, or a group of people that have affected you. And the practice of sending heartfulness to those that we might be triggered by, or what we felt was negatively impacted by, it's meant for two things. The first, or more than that, but the first is that hurt people hurt people. So if we can all realize that when people do things that harm us, it's not necessarily a reflection of us, but more a reflection of their inner suffering, their inner pain. And the other aspect of it is that as strong and as sticky as our emotions can be, especially the challenging emotions, that by shining this compassionate attention, it will allow us to heal through some of the more sticky emotions and experiences. Full acceptance of what is. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at ease. May you be loved. And finally, since we know that our own inner critic, our own inner self-judge is a strong character in our story, that by allowing and accepting that that character is there, but also remembering that we are not our thoughts, we are not our emotions, we're deeper in pure awareness in the practice, in that field of integration, we come back to that heart space, the true knowing that we're valuable, that we're unique, that our authentic self is needed in this world. And just gently, compassionately saying the following sentences in your head for about a minute. May I be happy. May I truly be healthy. May I be filled with ease. And may I be filled with love. May I truly be happy. May I truly be healthy. May I deeply be filled with ease. May I deeply be filled with love. And just repeat those sentences in your mind for 2 or 3 cycles, truly meaning each word. And then gently, no matter where our mind has gone during the last 17, 18 minutes, or how many times we had to bring it back to attention, or when we felt inadequate or superior, we felt fully present or highly distracted. Accept all of it. And remember that in full acceptance, we can settle in deeper into full knowing, and in full knowing, we can be that much closer to each present moment. Thank you so much, and I'll see you at day 18.